been 4 years since Maryland Governor Martin O'Malley endorsed light rail for the Purple Line. And this week, a major step was taken to bring that project closer to reality. As Susan Kenedy reports, the governor has announced plans for a public-private partnership.
So we are here today at the future home of Maryland's Purple Line here in Bethesda, Maryland.
Surrounded by local leaders and supporters, the governor announced plans for a $400 million state investment towards the construction of the Purple Line. O'Malley told the crowd the state will seek out a private firm to build the $2.2 billion project, making this the state's first public-private partnership.
In order for a modern economy to create jobs and expand opportunity, we have to be willing to make modern investments. In total, the Transportation Act will invest $4.4 billion, supporting over 57,000 jobs over the next 6 years. Better choices in order to achieve better results.
Together, our Gray Seneca Science Corridor, Shaded Grove Sector Plan, White Flint Plan, White Oak Gateway Plan Center are projected to produce, get this, 100,000 new jobs. That's the largest single addition in the county's history.
This has been a collective effort, and it is just really, really wonderful to finally be here, not just announcing these amazing investments, but also really, truly announcing this groundbreaking P3, public-private partnership, solution to this issue, which is something that's being talked about on the national level. And lo and behold, Maryland once again leads the nation in making sure that we set the example moving forward.
With this announcement, the state has now committed close to $800 million for the light rail line, including $280 million budgeted earlier this year for final design work and purchase of the right-of-way. The public-private partnership would allow the state to share the cost of building the Purple Line with a private firm while paying them a fee to operate it.
Business wants to partner with government on building the large infrastructure projects that need to be funded. Without this infusion of the private sector money, we would not see the Purple Line. What the governor did here today puts Montgomery County and the state of Maryland in the forefront of what's happening in the nation, that these kinds of infrastructure projects have to be done in partnership with the people in the business community. So we couldn't be happier. I think this is an example of taxpayer money very well spent.
Councilmember George Leventhal has been a longtime supporter of the Purple Line. He says it's key to the economic future of the county and the state.
We're looking ahead to a bright future for our local economy, and I love to see the partnership between the two counties. Our future lies in regional cooperation, and that's what the Purple Line is all about, bringing us together as a region and making it easier for us to expand, to get higher education.
Someone will be able to get around Gaithersburg and to Gaithersburg and from Gaithersburg in a much more convenient way, which is what all of us here in Montgomery County and throughout the state of Maryland wants for people. I mean, this brings a lot of jobs, but it makes the people who have jobs today get there even in a more pleasant way and in a more efficient way.
But not everyone at the event was celebrating. Much of the line would be built along the Capitol Crescent Trail, which has some community members up in arms.
I invite people who haven't done so to go and take a walk like I did, take a 2 or 4 mile hike and walk along the trail. And maybe if people did this, they'd see the difference.
Obviously, it's horrible to clear cut all the trees along the path, but I think it's also just a complete financial boondoggle that will never, it'll just never be viewed as a good idea in the long run.
Also at the press conference, O'Malley announced funding for even more transportation in Montgomery County, including $25 million to build the Brookville Bypass and $100 million for the first phase of the Quarter Cities Transitway. Actual work on the Purple Line is scheduled to begin in 2015. In Bethesda, I'm Susan Kenedy for County Report This Week.